Hi, I'm Dr. Adams. I'm here with my friend David. Hi, David.
Hello there.
We are here today because we wanted to share a little bit about David's journey. I've been a very small part of, a fun part of his dental journey and his health journey over the last couple years. Thought we'd put together just a little bit of his story so we could share with others that may be thinking about something similar. A real life account of what it was like as an adult to go through some of the treatment he's been through. So a couple questions I might have for you are, could you just maybe summarize the treatment that you've had from your perspective in non-dental terms?
Okay.
Kind of what you've been through in the last couple of years as far as your dental journey.
Well, I had to have some preparatory work done to begin with. Some of that with a periodontist, and
Yes.
then going and having the Invisalign process.
Mm-hmm.
2 series of aligners that I went through with that.
Okay, so we did some orthodontics with an orthodontist here in Northwest Arkansas.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
And
How was that, by the way, as an adult going through orthodontics?
well, the fact that I was doing it a little bit later in life,
Yeah.
I wasn't really sure, is this the kind of thing that I want to do?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, in speaking with you and speaking with Lindsay and others here in the office, I kind of came to the point to where I was a lot more curious about it.
Okay.
And looked into it, spoke with you, spoke with Dr. Robley in Fayetteville.
Yeah.
And once the process was made clear to me of what I was going to be doing, I was a lot more open to doing it.
Okay.
And
So not as scary as maybe you thought it might be going back and doing
Right.
it as an adult. Because I get asked that all the time. Either, you know, is it painful? Am I too old? You know, why would I do this now? You know, those
Right.
kinds of questions. So it sounds like for you, once you had a lot of knowledge, it didn't seem as overwhelming and scary.
Exactly.
Yeah. And would you say it was worth it to kind of set the stage for the work that we were going to do later?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was well worth it. I did have to have some preparation done to be able to make some movement in my mouth.
Yes.
Since, you know, as an adult, I don't have that flexibility that I
Yes.
would have as a
As
young
a-
person. But everything that was explained to me is exactly how it happened.
Okay.
I didn't have any surprises along the way. You know, after the orthodontic work, then I was able to come back here and we did some restoration of some of the teeth, and you know, everything's nice and straight, nice, well on the plan. Only a couple little things to tweak yet,
sure.
and yeah, I couldn't be more happy with
Yeah.
how everything looks.
Okay. And so for the audience out there, essentially what David went through, he did Invisalign with expansion as an adult.
Right.
And you said we did a little preparatory work to help the teeth move since we're an adult. So we went through that
Yes.
process with a periodontist. And then as we planned his case, we knew that he had places that the arches were more narrow and he might have some extra spacing when we were done. So on the front end of our planning, we planned on strategically rebuilding some of those either older crowns or fillings that you had
Yes.
to fill in those spaces. And all along the way, our goal was, of course, dental health, but we also, as a kind of side benefit, but also a really important part of the process, wanted to make sure our smile,
Yeah.
yes, was attractive and aesthetic and functional all at the same time.
Right.
And so you did a little bit of whitening, I believe, a little bit
did.
along the way,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
as we were getting ready for things. And then kind of toward the end of the procedure, I came in and filled in some of those spaces.
Yes.
And of course, ultimately, you're going to have retainers that you're going to wear.
That's right.
As part of your journey.
That's part of the deal.
Yeah. What do you feel like maybe the health benefit or maybe even just the benefit for you in life, just either socially or personally? Can you talk to maybe those kind of topics of what do you feel like it's been in your experience as you've gone through it?
Yeah. Well, I think one of the health benefits that I didn't really expect is in opening up my mouth a little bit more, I actually can breathe a little bit better.
Yeah.
And you know, that helps. I have sleep apnea, so
Yes, sir.
opening up that that mouth and that airway area a little bit better was something that I didn't really anticipate as being a benefit.
A side effect.
And it
yes.
was, yeah.
Awesome. That is such an important piece of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, and then the other health part of it is with the mouth, with the teeth properly aligned, I'm not getting as much of a struggle, having as much of a struggle with doing my own self-care and cleaning between hygienic visits. Yeah.
That makes Lindsay happy, I bet.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And and then as far as the social side of it, I feel more confident and feel I feel as if I can to walk up to people, smile at people, and not be concerned about whether or not I have a misalignment or something like that. Because now everything is the way that I hoped it would be.
You'd hoped it be. And it just makes you feel more proud.
Yes.
A little bit more less self-aware.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that self-awareness is really a big thing. When you have it and you see it in the mirror every day, then when it's fixed, it's that'll lift you up.
That'll lift you
That
up.
will lift you up.
Well, you should be lifted. You have big things in your future. We're so excited for your next chapter, and we are so grateful to be a small little piece of it. So thank you for spending time with us. Thank you for sharing with our audience your story. And of course, you're going to be around for a long, long time since we're so healthy now, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And you get to enjoy your time in your new destination, new location. So best of luck to you. Thank you so much.